It's the Joseph Bristol Show.
Alright, so welcome to another episode of the Joseph Bristol Show. Today I wanted to talk about something very important. So I emphasize greatly about not wasting your time. Do not waste your time. Time is essentially the most valuable thing you have in life is actually your time. Your time and your energy. Those are the two most important things you have, but mainly your time. And I emphasize on valuing your time, but one of the things I never really talk about is how to value your time. So how do you equate my time equals my value? And a lot of people, they do it with money. So they say, I go to work 8 hours a day, I make $10 an hour, that's 80. I make $10 an hour, I work for 8 hours in the day, that's $80 for the day. I made $80 today. And a good budgeter will try to always spend only 10% of what he makes every single day, but really essentially you should probably spend a lot less than that, and you should probably try to double up your money. But nonetheless, so here's how you equate value to your time in two essential ways. This is how I do it, essentially two ways. One, I say to myself, if I was paying somebody to do what I just did this hour, would I pay them? So if I slept for an hour and I didn't do nothing, I had the day off, you know what I'm saying, and I could have did a lot more, but I didn't do nothing today because I just wanted to, sleep and crap like that, then essentially that's, is it worth the money? Okay, so managing your time. So basically paying yourself is one way to find a way to value your time, to understand what is my time really worth. Whatever I just did in the last hour, would I pay myself to do that thing? Another way to put value on your time is to understand that you will be dead longer than you are alive. And this statement is one of the most powerful statements I've ever heard in my life. And I think this statement really changed my life in the way that I look at my time and how important life really is. That's why I say things like, anybody who tells you, oh, it's not that serious, life is not that serious, they are idiots. Those are not people that you want to hang out with. People who say, oh, time is not real, and time is not real. They're not people you want to they're not people you want to hang out with, because they don't value time. Just understand what I'm saying. You will be dead longer than you are alive. Albert Einstein changed the entire human race. His theories changed the way we deal with science, mathematics, understanding time, gravity, space, stars. His mind, his brain, his theory, his life changed everyone's life. And he's still dead. And he was only alive for a certain amount of time. I don't know how long he lived, but let's say, again, I don't know how long he lived. I didn't Google this. I didn't research it. I don't know. But let's say he lived to be 70 years old. He lived for 70 years. That means he's been dead. He's been dead for almost 100 years. He's been dead longer than he has been alive. Basically is what I'm trying to tell you. That's the bottom line. Martin Luther King, dead. Oh no, actually coming up on his time. No. No, yeah, that's right. He's dead longer than he's been alive. You put a name on it. Whoever, no matter who it is. Even if you look at Michael Jackson, he just died a couple years ago. I say a couple years ago, but I want to, dang, how long has Michael Jackson been dead now? It's been like, I don't know, maybe 6 years, something like that. I know he died a while ago, though. And in the next 100 years, he'll still be dead. And for people who believe in reincarnation, there's no one who's ever been reincarnated who remembers their past life in detail. Nobody. So since you don't remember the life that you lived before you died, then that time doesn't count, because you can't use those life lessons. You can't use those experiences to help you through this new journey that you're doing through life. So you are, again, dead longer than you are alive. And with that being said, that alone will tell you, value your time. You have to value your time. Because one, you'll be dead longer than you are alive. Two, would you pay yourself for whatever it is you did that last hour? And there's nothing wrong with enjoying your life, going out places, having fun, hanging out with loved ones, watching some TV, spending time with your kids, things like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But everything you do has to progress you further, closer to the goal in life, which is one, the closeness to our loving and merciful Creator, and two, bettering yourself, because the better you are, then the closer you are to your loving and most merciful Creator. So we always have to strive towards that. Even spending time with your children is doing just that, because you're teaching your kids the value of love and spending time and how to show affection and be loving and caring and merciful and things of that nature. So everything you do has to be worth something. Even, some people, they, mainly breakups. Mainly when you break up in a relationship, you feel like, oh my God, I wasted so much time with this person. Even if you're not in a relationship, if you thought, oh, I think he loves me, I think he's going to be with me, I'm going to just keep having sex with him until he eventually asks me to be his girlfriend. And he never asked you to be his girlfriend. You end up finding out that, he's been sleeping with this other girl. So you leave him alone. Then you feel like, oh my gosh, I wasted so much time. It wasn't a waste of time if you learned a lesson from it. If you took something from that experience and you learned a valuable lesson, you learned what I like, what I don't like, what I do want in a man, what I don't want in a man. Here's where I made my mistakes. I was too jealous. I was too nosy. I was too this. I was too that. And he was too this. He was too that. I don't want those things. I don't want this thing. Next time I'm in a relationship, I'm going to buy more flowers. I'm going to take her out on more dates. I'm going to spend less on food. I'm going to save more money with the person. I'm going to start a business, blah, 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 blah. But you basically find ways to improve your next interaction. It's not a waste of time. So when you're learning to value your time, when you're trying to figure out, all right, what is my time valued at? What is my time worth? Remember, you'll be dead longer than you are alive. So that's one. Remember that would I pay somebody to do what it is that I just did? And what did I learn from what I just did? What did I learn? How does it make me a better person? How does it help me progress closer to my dreams, my goals, and my desires? These are ways to value your time. So just something to think about, because I'm very big on time and valuing your time. So it's just something to think about. But, thanks for watching another episode of the Joseph Bristol Show. And I want to work on more videos. Actually, I got a huge life change that actually just happened for me. So I'll probably make a video on that pretty soon as everything gets confirmed. Once everything is confirmed, then I'll go ahead and make a video on this life change that occurred. So yeah, thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching another episode of the Joseph Bristol Show. Let's all never forget, we all out here trying to do the same thing. Just be happy and survive.
Make sure you like and subscribe.